GameStop, Robinhood, Wall Street Bets, and Wall Street. You've seen the videos, you've followed the story. But in this epic battle, as the dust settles, who really is the winner? The answer, Elon Musk, and by a long shot, and I'm going to show you why. But first of all, a short recap of the last few weeks. After hedge funds and Wall Street market traders heavily shorted GameStop, Redditors on the Wall Street Bets forum pushed the price up, many hedge funds lost their pants and their shorts, and then Robinhood started taking from the poor and giving to the rich. And in the carnage, Melvin Capital lost 53% of its $12.5 billion portfolio and ended up getting bailed out by Citadel and others to the tune of $2.7 billion. Short sellers lost their shorts, losing $20 billion. And in total, they were down $91 billion in the month of January as retail investors kept pushing up to the moon. So nope, short-selling hedge funds definitely weren't the winners. As for Robinhood, taking from the poor and giving to the rich probably wasn't such a good idea. And after they freeze trades in GameStop and 7 other meme stocks, of course that led to an avalanche of class action lawsuits with tens of thousands joining in. And by the way, if you're wondering what really happened behind the scenes, who actually told them they needed $3 billion and who actually gave them the $3 billion just days later, after the stocks had all dropped massively? Well, the story on that one is truly fascinating, and I will be telling you more about that in the coming weeks. But at this point, it's safe to say Robinhood also was not a winner. And through all of this, GameStop shares have been on a crazy ride. Up over $400, down under $60, with plenty losing as well as making money, all pretty much summed up by the fortunes of YouTube Redditor Roaring Kitty, aka Deep Effing Value, aka Keith Gill, who made $33 million on GameStop shares, then lost $30 million, then quit his day job as a broker, disappeared from social media, and is now under investigation by the SEC. Basically, you win some, you lose some, and often at the same time. But given the massive media hype, including the Super Bowl ad this weekend and a $250 million raise for Reddit today at a $6 billion valuation, on balance, the Reddit army and Reddit itself are the most likely winners so far. So why is it that Elon Musk is being crowned the ultimate champion by me? It's because what happened in January is the culmination of a decade-long battle. Elon has been in a battle against short sellers for many years, because as long as they were pushing down his stock and the stock of other legitimate business builders, he couldn't raise the money he needed to grow Tesla. And by the way, Elon was pretty vocal about this. In 2017, Elon said Tesla short sellers are jerks who want us to die. In 2018, he called analysts representing short sellers boneheads for their questions.
Boring bonehead questions are not cool. Next.
And then announced the short burn of the century together with the launch of his flamethrowers. And then that was followed by hedge fund manager and Tesla short seller David Einhorn writing a letter saying he was happy that his Model S lease had ended. To which Elon replied by tweeting, "We'll send a box of shorts to comfort him." And then he actually did. And by the way, that wasn't the last time David got shorts from Elon. Last year, when Tesla overtook Toyota in market value, Elon tweeted, "Who wears short shorts?" And limited edition short shorts now available. He then sent the shorts to David and all the other money managers who were shorting Tesla, as well as putting them for sale on the Tesla website for $69.420. And of course, they sold out in minutes. So why is it that Elon hates short sellers so much? And why has he been so supportive of the Reddit army that's come to battle? It's because the reality is short sellers do not add any value to a company. Elon himself says they are value destroyers. And he's got a point here, because if you're in a company, how can someone who is selling shares they don't own in the hope of buying them back cheaper be of any value to you? After being fined by the SEC for bad behavior in October 2018, Elon tweeted about short sellers what they do should be illegal. And he gave a new name to the SEC, the Short Seller Enrichment Commission. And pretty much for the last 2 years, Elon has been building an army of retail investors supporting Tesla, and that's led to last year, Tesla short sellers losing a record $40 billion as Tesla's share price kept rising. So think about that. That's more than double what they just lost on GameStop. And in January, when GameStop's short squeeze was on, Elon was right there tweeting along. When he tweeted GameStop, that basically became the catalyst for the huge price run-up. And when Robinhood then halted trading, he became the de facto spokesperson for the movement. When he questioned CEO Vlad Tenev on why he stopped meme stock trades live on Clubhouse.
All right, Vlad, what really happened? Give us the inside scoop. Why couldn't people buy the GameStop shares? The people demand an answer, and they want to know the details and the truth.
And then as the dust settled, he tweeted, "You can't sell houses you don't own, you can't sell cars you don't own, but you can sell stock you don't own. This is BS, shorting is a scam, legal only for vestigial reasons." And then he posted, "I am become meme destroyer of shorts." And in this story, I think there's a really, really important point to all of this. If your goal as a retail investor is to take down the man, then we're in a zero-sum game where no one wins. But if your goal is to give the companies we care about a fighting chance, well, that's where our power is. When AMC's share price spiked from $3 to $19 at the same time as the run-up on GameStop, AMC management raised $916 billion by selling its shares to the public. This was the same cinema company which was about to go bankrupt because of the pandemic, which of course is why short sellers kept pushing its price down further. But with the Reddit retail investor army behind it, it's now got enough money to survive. And this week, CEO Adam Aron said, "Today the sun is shining on AMC. Any talk of an imminent bankruptcy for AMC is completely off the table." Like, how awesome is that? By scaring away the short sellers, retail investors have saved a company. It took years to do that for Tesla. It took days to do that for AMC. That's why Elon Musk and every entrepreneur trying to build a legitimate business is the winner here. We have now seen the power of the crowd giving the fuel to save and grow a company. So let's focus at which companies we want to see grow. Which entrepreneurs do we want to back? And then vote with our buy and hold so it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I really think that's the main lesson here, and it's the lesson that Elon Musk is wanting everyone to get. This is about building Main Street instead of trying to destroy Wall Street. And that's where I think things are going to go next. It's going to be about value building instead of value destroying. It's going to be about the long-term plays instead of the short-term burns. And it's going to be about creating win-wins instead of a win-lose. Whether you won or lost over the last couple of weeks, I think it's all about what now happens and the perspective we take on this. And by the way, if you're wondering how short selling ever became legal in the first place and why Elon says it's now only legal for vestigial reasons, I'm going to share more about that in a coming video because it truly is a crazy story. So please do subscribe to stay tuned and give this video a like if you have liked it. And whether or not you won or lost over the last couple of weeks, I really believe that with this perspective that we're at the beginning of something very special. And what we've just witnessed, we're going to look back and realize was both pivotal and revolutionary. And as for Elon, he's already moving on with his army. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.